Welcome to the Daily News Network and our Daily Business Brief, brought to you by Heritage Capital. I'm Jack Sears, your host. When we get together, we talk about business news, trends, and strategies. And today, Bill, we welcome to the show a guy who says he will never have to paint your house again. Ryan Adams with Rhino Shield. Welcome to the show, Ryan.
Hey, thanks for having me. Good to see you guys.
Thank you, Bill, for co-hosting today.
I'm glad to do it.
Yeah.
So, Ryan, tell a little bit about Rhino Shield. You're relatively new, I think 6 months in terms of operating it. What attracted you to the business, and what are you looking in terms of growth and strategies?
Yeah, so I started with the business 6 months ago. I bought it from the old owner. He'd been running it for 23 plus years, so we got a great brand, great customer base, great business here. And what drove me to it was really, I was a former Army Ranger, so I spent a lot of time in special operations. Great mission there, and I was looking for a new mission here in my civilian life. Did a couple other things, a job that took me here to Jacksonville, and when I decided I kind of wanted to own my own business and follow in my grandfather's footsteps up in Pennsylvania where I grew up, I decided to look for a business, a small business here. I wanted it to be home services. I wanted it to be something where I can really get behind the product. I found Rhino Shield. We're great at protecting homes, and that's kind of what I did for our nation, and that's kind of what I want to do for people's homes and businesses here in Jacksonville.
Wow. Yeah, that's great. So tell a little bit, what's the challenges you see on the horizon? What are the keys in terms of growing the business?
Yeah, so I think just continuing with the brand's great reputation, which is great quality product, great customer service, because we do have a 25-year warranty, and with that comes a lot of work to make sure that when someone calls in and says they're having an issue, no matter how small or big it is, that we can service that issue and take care of them as best we can. So I got a legacy to uphold there with the thousands of customers that we've had over the last two decades. And then, I have to make sure that we're maintaining the same quality of installation for our new customers, and then following through on our services with them if and when those arise. So as far as growth, it's really limitless. I think we've really focused a lot on the I-95 corridor. We service from Camden County all the way down through Flagler County, and that's really where most of our business has. But we have our dealership, we own the I-75 corridor as well. So Lake City, Gainesville, Ocala, the villages. So I'd love to be able to bring the great brand awareness and product that we have here in Jacksonville and expand across the state to territories that are within my dealership's purview. So I'm really excited about that this year.
That's great. And a great place to be. I know dealing with other companies, a lot of companies outside of Florida come and they take a look and say, hey, this area is growing. It's a space we need to be in, and also that's got to be helping also just the amount of growth that we're seeing here in Florida.
They say you got to be a little bit lucky too in business, and I think just having moved here for a previous job and being in Jacksonville, one of the biggest and best growth markets in the U.S., to look for a business here, know I want to stay here, find a great business, and be able to just benefit from that by complete happenstance has been great. So I'm excited for the growth here in Jacksonville.
Good. Out of curiosity, new home construction, you involved in that, or is it mostly people who are getting ready to have to repaint their home and don't want to do it again? And who's your customer base?
Yeah, really the full gamut. It could be anybody. It could be a brand new home where they're trying to decide what they want to put on their house. It could be a new home that was built 5 or 6 years ago, and it's just that time to upgrade from builder's grade paint to something that's going to last for a long time. So really, it could be any of those. A lot of residential we're doing right now, but part of the growth plan, I'd love to show people how it can benefit their business as well, because a lot of people have a lot of important things inside their business, inventory, vehicles, other things that they're storing. So to protect that building is protecting their assets and their business as well. And Rhino Shield can definitely help.
I tell you what, it's a fascinating business model, and it's a great trend, and it sounds like you've got a strategy in place to bring your vision for the organization into reality. That's wonderful. And listen, we love veterans, so on behalf of a grateful community and country, thank you very much for your service. We do appreciate it.
Thanks for the support. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Bill, thanks for Heritage Capital hosting today. We appreciate that, and you're a wonderful co-host.
Oh, well, thank you.
That's good.
Very kind.
That's great. Well, that's it, folks. That's what we have for you today here on the Daily News Network and this business brief. If you'd like to learn more about Ryan and Rhino Shield, and also our friends at Heritage Capital and how they can help you, please be sure to visit us at thedailynewsnetwork.com. Until we get together next time, I'm Jack Sears, and on behalf of Bill Prescott, we want to wish you a great day, good health, and much happiness in all that you do.
The team at Heritage Capital Group is special because it's a collection of people across the spectrum.
We have people who have been in the shoes of owners that are looking to buy and sell, and professionals that have executed transactions helping buy and sell companies for decades.
I think when you talk to us, see what our experience is, see what our skills are, see the reach that we have, you'll be very happy with the recommendation.